Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Alicia has invited me to come on and go live today. I hope I'm the right time and I'm at the right place. So anybody out there, hello, welcome. I'm so honored to be asked to come on and speak to you guys for a minute. Hi, Alicia. Alicia is here. Hi, Gloria. Welcome. Hi, Nisha. Good morning. And Lori, bless your heart, it's almost afternoon now. Hey, yay. You guys are awesome. Thank you. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Robin Frank. I'm your paparazzi mama. And I just wanted to come and share a little bit about me today. Hi, Tamika. Oh, Alicia, I love you too. Bless your heart. I met many of you November? In November, Tom and I were honored to come to Alicia and Tyronica's training. It was so fun. And you guys were all just so wonderful just to hug, and we surprised you. It was so fun. It was awesome. So thank you for inviting me. I just want to tell you, like I said, a little bit about me. I started out September. Well, let me tell you my past story. Tom is a realtor, and we used to flip homes. We used to buy homes, fix them up, and hi, everybody. Bless your heart. We used to buy them and fix them up and sell them. And we had a really good business going, and I was in my mid-50s. Tom was late 50s, and we thought we were going to retire doing this. And then 10 years ago, in 2008, 2009, the whole market changed, and thanks for the heart. That was a really hard time for us. That was, you know, here you're going along doing wonderfully, and next thing you know, everything's upside down. We lost several properties, filed bankruptcy, and I became a great big loser. Gained weight, couldn't go out with my friends because I couldn't afford dinner. It was a really hard time for us at that time. And I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just needed a job. I needed to be able to feed us. There was just Tom and I, but we needed to be able to eat. And one day, Brittany, my sweet daughter, she took me to this trade show. It's called What a Woman Wants. And I went in there, and there was this booth that sold $5 jewelry. And I went in and bought a few things and came back out and stood there and watched for a minute, and I saw all these people walking out of this booth with this little pink bags. And hi, Stacy and Tina and Vanessa, you guys are all so sweet. Thank you. And I thought, I can do that. I can sell $5 jewelry because I couldn't afford much, so the $5 price point was the best for me. And so they gave me this card, and on the card said Misty Kirby. And I called Misty Kirby on Monday morning. That was Saturday. And Monday morning I called this lady and drove 4 hours to Hurricane, Utah from Salt Lake City. And she helped us out. She said, oh, if you're going to sell at trade shows, you want to have 5 of this one because it's really good, and you want 2 of this one, and maybe not very many of this one, but it's kind of cute, but not really. But this one sells really well. And this Misty girl went to the back and pulled all this jewelry. She was the one there that came and worked with us. She brought all this jewelry out, and she said, it's $3,000. And I didn't have a credit card. How was I gonna pay $3,000? And so it's like, do I ask her to take it back? Can I, the loser part of me, I can't do this. All those fears. How many of you have those fears? Are you feeling that? Sometimes can you feel when you start out, it's like, am I gonna really be able to do this? This isn't for me. What am I gonna do? I feel like an idiot. So I talked with Brittany. We went over in the corner. We called a few friends, some family members, borrowed $3,000 on their credit card, paid for the jewelry, and I started to drive home. And I wanted to pull over the side of the road and just throw up because I was so sick to my stomach. It was one thing if I pulled myself down and if Tom and I were going through all this crap, but to pull a family member down, So my goal, my why at that time, And again, this was September of 2010, before Paparazzi was a company, was the direct sales company. So I went home, and my whole reason was to pay back that credit card. So Tom got busy, he made some boards, and that was Monday, and on Saturday we found this 5K race, 5K women's race for breast cancer. And I called, we went down there Saturday, set up, and all these women went and ran the race and came back and bought their jewelry. And I stopped in the park, 11:30 in the morning, I was done. I sat in my car in the park and counted my money, and I had brought in $1,100. Oh my gosh. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we got on the phone, I got on the computer, and I started booking all these trade shows and getting all this stuff that I could do. And I didn't pay back the credit card. I paid $50 that month and bought more jewelry and bought more jewelry and bought more jewelry. And that's how we started. And then in the end of December, same Misty Kirby, she came to me and she said, we are making this company a direct sales company. And I've never been in direct sales. I didn't want to do that. I just want to sell jewelry. This is fun. I didn't want to do that. But she said, you want to do this. And so, because Rachel and Taylor Kirby's were the ones that introduced me, they are above me, and then me. And we were both selling jewelry before it became direct sales. So I had the opportunity to be number 2 person to sign up in the company. There were a couple of others, but they've kind of fallen out. There's a few that are still doing it, but just not really building a team. So I consider myself the paparazzi mama, because most of the company is under me. So I get to mama all you guys, and I get to hug you and love you, and you love me, and I appreciate that. So that's how I became the paparazzi mama. And I just dumped every penny back into my business, September, October, November. Finally in December, I made enough money to pay my car payment, my house payment, all my Christmas, and all my gas. December was the first month I pulled 1 penny out of my business. Now, I don't know if you can do that, if that's what you want to do, but I'm telling you, paparazzi is God's gift to women. I love trade shows. I love events. I did a training call this morning on events. So if you're going to do events, you can go check into that. It's on the Frank Davis Facebook team page, the replay of it. I love events because I get to talk to people. I get to have them put the necklace on. And I'm telling you, I know that you sell jewelry to people. Most of you sell online. I sell online now because it's so much easier than hauling jewelry to trade shows and standing for 3 days. But when you put a necklace on someone, you put it on them, and they look in the mirror, and they stand a little taller, and they smile, and they look. I haven't seen one person put on a necklace and not look in the mirror and go, and smile. Really, that's what I love about trade shows. I get the energy from these people, and I get to see a change. Oh my gosh. I love paparazzi. It changed my life. It saved my life. The next thing, I'm going along selling jewelry really well. So that was January 2011. And then we started growing and growing and growing. And in November 2012, I hit Maven A-lister. In 2 years, I hit Maven A-lister. I was going crazy. I worked my tail off. We did events. I would go to a bank from 11 to 2 in the afternoon at their conference room and sell jewelry. Then I would go to a doctor's office from 4 to 5, and then I'd have a home party that night. I sold jewelry all day long, every single day, all day. But that was my life. I had to eat. I had to make money. So November of 2012, we are just crazy. I'm running, Tom and I are doing events. That year, I did 22 events, and I do big events, which are 3-day events, like set up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I went to Pennsylvania, I went to Seattle, Washington, I went to Denver, Colorado. I was doing events all over the place, and Tom was good support there, and he's really good at selling jewelry. He puts these little crowns on and all this wonderful stuff. And we are just doing wonders. And then in November of 2013, I was in Denver at a trade show and my back hurt really bad. So I came home, I flew home. Monday, I went to the doctor. Wednesday, I was put in the hospital, and Friday, I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma cancer. I was put on morphine, 60 milligrams of morphine twice a day. I didn't know who anybody was. I couldn't drive. I have 20 different lesions in my back and arms where the cancer has eaten holes in my bones. And it was a lot of painful. Started going through chemo. In April, I had a stem cell transplant. Now, let me tell you this about cancer. They give you 5 years to live. They told me I had 5 years to live. If I made it past 5, I got 15. But that's all they live with multiple myeloma. There's no cure. So April, and again, I hadn't driven. I was drugged. I couldn't stand up. So I just prayed, Heavenly Father, I'm going to die. Just take me. I'm a burden on everybody, so just take me. And I went to convention in August of 2013, bald, and I decided that I was going to say goodbye to everybody because I was dying. And that was my whole goal, to go to convention. I decided that because I was bald, I bought pink wigs for everybody and handed them out as a thank you gift to everybody for all their prayers, because I had prayers from Hawaii to New York. Everybody prayed for me to get better. And I went to convention. Everybody hugged me and loved me and told me how much they were praying for me, and couldn't wait till I got better. I walked on stage, walked out on the catwalk. This is a little thing. Tom said to me, "Can you make it?" I said, "I'm gonna try." He said, "Well, if you fall down, I'll come and get you." Because I couldn't stand. I couldn't walk very well. So I went out on the catwalk and went out on stage. I don't know why, I just pulled my wig off because no one had seen me bald. Trent said on the producer call this morning, he said, "Don't be afraid of your story. Share it." For a long time, I couldn't tell people I'd filed bankruptcy. I felt like that was a loser thing to do. And that's what it was. It was something, I just went out there and pulled my wig off and threw it out to the audience, and everybody stood up and clapped and cried and loved me. And I went home from convention deciding I was gonna live. I wasn't gonna die. And so I said, "God, you got 2 weeks. 2 weeks, you can take me, or I'm done. I'm gonna live, and I'm gonna live to the best. I'm gonna be the best." Because paparazzi meant more to me. So after 2 weeks, I went cold turkey off my morphine. I went through withdrawals, threw up 17 times a day. Everything was wonderful. And I got better. I got better. Now, a couple of things that I want to teach you here. If you decide you can do anything, if you decide you want it bad enough, you can do it. I had all the odds against me. The only thing I had in my favor were all my paparazzi sisters praying me better. I had given up. But if you want to do it, you can do it. I don't care how tough it is. I don't care. You want to know what it was like going through withdrawals of morphine? It was hell. Sorry. It was awful. It was awful. But I did it. I did it with the help of my Heavenly Father. God watched over me because He knew I needed to be the mama. And that's what I want to give to you. I want you to know that if you decide you want to make rank, there's nothing out there that can stop you. Cancer can't stop you. Sorry, Alicia, I didn't want to come on here and cry. It's up to you. Share your story. Be who you are. I hit Maven A-lister in 2012. It is now 2019. It took me a long time to get back on my feet again. I still loved everybody. It was still okay. But it took me all those years before I hit jet setter. And it was okay that everybody else was making rank and getting higher, and that's okay. But when I hit it, that was so cool. It's only jet setter, but it had taken me a long time. So don't give up. Things happen in your life. Things happen. It's not God's will for me to hit jet setter 5 years ago. It wasn't. I had to learn a lesson. I don't know what it was. I just had to learn to love everybody and be okay with where I was. And out of all this, don't give up. If you have cancer, if you have a hard time, if you're going through divorce, you have financial problems, I don't know what it is, take a little break. Had kid problems. Brittany, my daughter, had twins. And at 25 weeks, premature little 2-pound babies, 3.5 months early. They should have died. But they didn't. And we had to take a break. So don't give up. Don't give up. You are a messenger. Paparazzi is God's gift to women. They have given it to you for you to share. There's somebody out there that I will never know, but you know them, that need extra money, that need some recognition, that need some love, that need just a necklace to feel pretty because they are feeling ugly. They feel like they're not worth it, and it's your job to change their life. Paparazzi is here to change your life. You have no choice because you signed up. So get out there and change the world. That's what we're doing, $5 at a time. Make the rank, sell the jewelry, get live for the party, get Crown Club, share it with people because every woman, I believe, has financial problems, has marital problems, has kid problems, has weight problems, has health problems, has something in their life. I don't believe anybody out there, I don't believe there's anyone out there that doesn't have something in their life. And it's your responsibility. You are the messenger. God has given it to you to share. Don't be discouraged if you don't hit rank for 5 years. It doesn't matter. Just love everybody. I love this bracelet. Can you see it? Love life. I wear it every single day. It's my motto. When I was going through hell, the song says, don't stop, keep on going. I had my motto that said, love your life. And I had to say that every step of every day. I love my life. I love my life. I hated what I was going through. I hated it. But I love my life. So I pray to you, love your life. You are the messenger. Don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Just keep chugging along and decide what you want. It's all up to you. Because I should be dead. But I decided I wasn't going to die. I don't care what it took. I would do it. Thank you for letting me come and share my story. Thank you for all your hearts and your loves. I love you guys. I love you. I'm your mama. Thank you for all you do because I see all these wonderful, wonderful things that you're doing. Alicia is an amazing leader. You're lucky to have her. She's great. Thank you for sharing a few minutes with me. Now, new releases are almost out, so they'll be out in just a few minutes, so don't miss them. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for your love and your prayers. See you later. Love your life. Bye-bye.